Ophiocordyceps unilateralis is known by you humans as a parasitic fungus with a unbelievable but true reputation. When my spores contact the exoskeleton of a common carpenter ant in the forest, I enter into the ant and devour slowly, first its non-vital organs, and then I cast my bioactive compounds into its mind, and I seize control of the insect. I take full dominion of its motor functions, and most importantly, I hijack its will. I then utilize this newfound mobility. Yes, me, this lowly, immobile Cordyceps mycelium, has attained this newfound power of mobility. And so what do? I walk this ant away from the safety of its colony, out through the forest, just to where the conditions are perfect. Optimal humidity and temperature. I find the tallest tree. I climb with my new avatar ant body up to this tree, latch onto a pine cone with its mandibles, and then proceed to devour the rest of its innards. And then, when conditions are perfect, I shoot up a fruiting body, a little mushroom. From my vantage point above the forest floor, it's perfect to then jettison my spores all throughout, in which I can then infect more ants. It was once thought that the cordyceps mushroom could not infect humans. But that's only because no one was exposed to the quantities that Patrick was this past weekend. Yes, call it serendipity, call it fate, but there I was in the juniper ponderosa forest. I had just infected a whole colony of ants, populating multiple pine cones with hundreds of mushroom-headed ants on each pine cone. And then it happened. Along comes Patrick, in his jovial yet naive state of mind. And what does he do? He plucks those pine cones from my tree, and he proceeds to juggle them. And while he's juggling, spores are raining down upon his face, into his airways. And I quickly get to work in my new mammalian host. I was astounded by my new bipedal abilities. I could go farther and climb higher than ever before, and that's exactly what I did. I climbed to the top of the mountain, up to the top of the tallest tree, and I seized his submissive jaw and clamped down onto the top of the tree. But just in the moment, something incredible happened. A sound. My new mammalian host could make sounds. A voice. I had a voice. Never before in my millions of years on this planet have I ever had a voice. And now I also have an audience. And so, if I may jettison my vocal spores and infiltrate and infect your consciousness. The Vroom Boom Doom afternoon mushroom kaboom may seem like a opportune cartoon, but soon you too will bloom out of this womb on Zoom. So sit back in your living room and increase the volume of your leg room. Just don't assume that you're immune, because it only takes 1 tablespoon to send you to your tomb.